So, first of all, what did you know about the Witcher universe before joining the series?
I bought the game when it came out, of course. I mean, all my kids, I have 4 kids, it's like, Dad, this one. They always say that. But this one was incredible. I mean, it was another level. And when I was sitting there with my son and they were playing it, I was like starting to it. And and all these stories and movies into the games that you saw the character talking, and it was brilliant made and it was lovely. So when my son heard that they called me in for Witcher and I said Vesemir, I saw his face and I couldn't say no. It's like, you can't say no to that.
So you studied also the video game character, not only the books.
No, I was grounded in the video game the games first, totally. And I wanted not to disappoint any one of the gamers, because that's my world too, you know. So for me, I had to study all the skills. I had to study all what was behind. I was studying Geralt, I was studying Serie, I was studying everything. And through that, I had a lot of knowledge. And then I go into study. He had that stone. That's why he has that one. That's what. So that gives you a spirit. That gives you a soul. That gives you a mindset. So everything was there, you know. I just had to read what was about Vesemir, you know. The stone of him was amber, and there was so much love in this, you know. And I love all that. So that was my start. Of course, I had to. There were so many books, man. Come on, they're fucked up. They're like this, you know. It's incredible. So I was listening to audiobooks, and I was chefing at the same time, you know, because Vesemir is alchemist. So I had to do something, putting stuff together, you know. So I was making food and listening to the book. So I got another knowledge, because, you know, the other team members, Lawrence and all the creators, they are very into the books also, you know. So I had to have that knowledge too. So I had that too. So I was creating from the games and from the books. But I wanted him to look like the game, because that was Henry. I saw some interviews with Henry and I said, I'm a gamer. I won't disappoint any of the fans. And I was listening to that and I said, but if he's my son, how can I disappoint my son also? If I had to do this. So I was fighting to look like Vesemir in the game.
In fact, let me say, I've seen the first 2 episodes and I think your Vesemir is really cool, really badass. And so, if you can, tell me something more, what can we expect from your Vesemir?
And first of all, we have to understand that our family, the Witcher's family, is going down. So it was kind of another way that we are seeing Vesemir from the game, because we are allowed to go into senses and feeling is in a very, like you say, badass person, but here you can't be a badass. And how will everybody react to that? That this strong man, this badass, is actually going down and have all these feelings. But it was so exciting to do that. And of course Vesemir is like that. Of course he has to, because remember to take responsibility of so many sons. And we are not a survivor group. We can't create more Witchers. And the world around us is only want to kill us. And how can you be a badass in that situation? Even the monsters having evolution that you don't understand. I mean, the whole world is actually going crazy. The nature is going crazy. People are going crazy. How can you be a badass in that situation? So I think you have to know that this season is very, very dark. And you will see your lovely character being strong, but also being weak and listening. But together as a family, I think and I hope we will survive.
Thank you very much and congratulations.